Having a new traffic head, we have seen strict enforcement of traffic rules and regulations on EDSA. Over time, traffic proposals and suggestions arose, and one of these is road diet. This week on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum, we have Colonel Bong Nebrija, the new EDSA Traffic Manager, to give us more insights into this said matter. Hello, Colonel Nebrija, and welcome to Motoring Today.
Hello, and to all the viewers of Motoring Today.
Last year, the MMDA has come up with a new way to ease traffic congestion on EDSA without expanding the thoroughfare. This is known as road diet, and as all other proposals, has since received mixed reaction from the public. For the benefit of our viewers, can you please tell what road diet really is and the status of its proposal?
Well, road diet is actually, the term road diet is from the World Resource Institute, which means it's not actually narrowing the lanes, right? But purpose of a road diet is minimizing the cars, right, flowing through there. So it means minimizing the vehicles flying that route, of a certain route. But we have a different term, lane narrowing. So lane narrowing, so instead of the existing 3.5, we're trying to narrow it down to 2.7. The reason behind for the 3.5 is for the speed of the vehicles flying EDSA before. Since there were no traffic, EDSA was smooth and flowing, you could go as fast as more than 60 kilometers per hour. But now, it's really impossible. Not only because of the traffic itself, but because of the road condition. It's not the same as before. So that's why every weekend we're having this road reblocking, because really what EDSA needs now is a rehabilitation. So actually the speed limit for EDSA now is only 50 kilometers per hour. So with that speed, we're trying to match it with the width of the lanes. So it could be done with 2.7. So if we will narrow the lanes of 2.7, excluding the bus lanes, I think we could come up with one more lane. Maybe it's not a full lane, but just a lane good enough maybe to funnel in all the motorcycles and give them a corridor of their own. So again, this is a proposal that we made to DPWH. We are waiting for a reply from them, because really this is not, there will be no reconstructions on EDSA. It is just repainting of lanes based on the width that we're trying to propose.
Once approved, if it will be, do you have plans already as to how the agency will start dieting the roads and how the traffic management will be, since it might also cause traffic, or in any case, how will you prevent that from happening?
Yes, initially we are studying a 3-1-2. 3 for private lanes, 1 for motorcycle lanes, and 2 for bus lanes. So 3-1-2. The motorcycle lane will be in between the private vehicle lanes and the bus lane. But then again, as I've said, this is just a proposal. We need an intensified study on this as far as simulation is concerned, because we need to know where to put the motorcycle lane when it comes down to the tunnel and up the flyovers. Will they be there, or will they be on the side streets, or shall we say service road?
EDSA in 6 lanes, additional 1 from its current 5. Will that also mean that there will be changes in EDSA traffic rules and regulations?
Well, maybe we could add the motorcycle lane as an exclusive lane, so there will be a different. Now, if you go out of that, then you could be penalized. Right now, it's really hard because you're authorized to overtake the vehicles because it's shared lane. You could overtake the cars ahead of you. So now, they could really go out of the motorcycle lane just to pass a vehicle. But then again, if you're given an exclusive lane for motorcycle, it might be different. We might have a different rules and regulations for that.
In our past interviews with you, you've mentioned numerous times that vehicle volumes increasing every year, but the number of available roads isn't, which in turn causes traffic. How do you think will this move help on that problem?
Well, basically, the problem is still volume. We are not expanding the road. We are just giving an extra lane and narrowing some lanes. Well, basically, the number of vehicles that will be passing through there will be the same. And we're just trying to segregate them into lanes so that we could have a continuous flow of traffic. So this will not somehow affect the flow, but I'm not promising or I'm not saying that we could still improve the travel speed and well, the travel time that we have right now. If so, maybe a little bit, but not much, because really the problem is that EDSA as it is right now is over capacity. And we're moving to the half of the year, we're increasing car sales each month, and by the end of this year, we will be having more. So the disparity or the mismatch between the road networks available and the volume of vehicles is still the problem.
A lot have expressed support on this initiative, but there were also some who aired their comments and suggestions saying that EDSA isn't fit for a road diet. It will only cause more road accidents, among other things. What is your take on that, sir?
Well, in all policies that we came out with, there will always be pros and cons. There will always be people who will like it, and many also will bash it. But then again, this is our mandate to come up with policies that could help the motorists or at least help ease the traffic in Metro Manila. And this one, well, scheme that we're trying to test. If it will not work, we will not ram it on your throats, the motorists. Just like in any other policies, the high occupancy vehicle lanes or the single driver only policy or scheme that we came out with, when we were told to stop it, we stopped it. But then again, we will still propose this to the Metro Manila Council. If it will be approved, then we can continue and test it.
Thank you very much for your time, Colonel Nebrija. Before we end, do you have any message to the viewers relevant to the topic, most especially to regular EDSA users?
Well, to all motorists, here's my request. Being the EDSA chief right now, if you're applying EDSA, please, EDSA is now a traffic discipline zone. 3 guidelines: eyes on the road, stay on your lanes, and observe traffic rules and regulations. We can only be successful in all these schemes if we will all cooperate, if we will all help each other. Let's set aside our personal or whatever self-centered motives of trying to squeeze in traffic, trying to box out some vehicles, or even the buses bullying the private vehicles. What I mean is this is a problem that we can all together solve if we can help each other. So my advice when flying EDSA, let's give courtesy to one another, stay on your lanes.
Thank you once again, sir.
Thank you, happy motoring.
Colonel Bong Nebrija, EDSA Traffic Manager of MMDA, our guest this week on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.